Hello, today we're making burgers and fries. Alright. We already kind of pre-did some stuff. Sweet potatoes already cut and has been seasoned with oil, salt, and pepper, and was in the oven at 350 for just about 15 minutes to get them a little soft. And now we're going to put some in the air fryer to make them into fries. Enough for two of us eating. Put a little bit more olive oil in it. So we're just gonna do this, spread them out. And if y'all don't got an air fryer, get an air fryer. Or you can just put it in the oven at 400 for about, I don't know, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. Tossing in between. Put this down in the air fryer. About 375 because our air fryer is pretty strong. A little under 15 minutes, between 10 and 15, was that 12 minutes? We're gonna do the fun part. We're gonna make burgers out of her.
Looks like meat.
Looks like meat, it's not meat. We're gonna season it with just a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. A lot of bit of pepper. I like a lot of pepper. Let's do some garlic powder. We'll do some onion powder. Gonna mix up the seasoning in our meat patty, our impossible meat patty. And then I'm gonna pat it down to kind of a even ball situation. And we're gonna score it half and into quarters. So now there's 4 even little squares, or not squares, what are these, triangles? So then I can see my 4, separate them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now, let's create them into patties. We're gonna ask Elijah to take off our engagement band so I don't get it all.
Oh,
gross.
it's so tight.
Now I'm gonna take it in my hand, form it into a ball. After it forms into a ball, I'm gonna go ahead and flatten it into a patty. Make a nice little patty shape. I mean, I don't think it matters for plant-based, but if it's meat, you want to put a little divot in the middle, because when it cooks, it kind of puffs up. All right. If you don't have a grill pan, you can just use any kind of pan that you got, really. I'm gonna get her pretty hot. With our grill pan, I don't want to use too much fat. We're gonna use spray. So go ahead and grab your spray. Spray down. We're gonna take our spatula here. Make sure it's nice and hot. I'm gonna turn this down now to about like a medium high because I want it to be hot, but I don't want anything to burn, especially if it's plant-based. You want to hear that sizzle. That means your pan is nice and hot. If you don't hear a sizzle, your pan's not hot enough yet. Ooh, and just let it go. Don't move it. Don't do anything. Just let it do its thing. We'll give it a couple minutes, maybe say 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, look at all that sizzle.
I turned the heat down on the air fryer because the potatoes were getting too burnt for my liking. So now it's about 325. We don't want it to burn, so I turn it down. With patties, this is plant-based, so I don't know how accurate it is in terms of like meat and plant-based, but I think it's the same. Notice how you can kind of see it starting to get done. You can see the kind of starting to get done on the rim of the patties. So that's usually a good indicator that you can flip. Go ahead and flip. See nice little grill marks. Now, the second side usually doesn't take as long as the first side. Like 2 minutes on this side, and with that too, we're gonna add our cheese. This is not a fully vegan meal. If it was a fully vegan meal, you can opt out of cheese or use vegan cheese, but this is real cheddar. Go ahead and pop that on. And again, because I like my cheese pretty melted, I put it on right when I flip my burger. Allow the cheese to have a full 2 minutes to really else. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes. So now we're gonna go ahead and take them, just put them onto the board. And now we're gonna make some special sauce. What special sauce, you may ask? Well, essentially, it's Thousand Island, or, you know, animal style sauce. It's basically just some ketchup. Take some mayonnaise, maybe equal parts. Get some of your relish. Pop that in there, and then just mix her up. And next thing you know, changes into a nice little orangey color. Looks a lot like that sauce everyone knows and loves. Now just give it a taste, see if you need anything. I think it tastes good. Elijah, what do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead and put this aside because, ding ding ding, our fries are ready. Pull these out. They're a little darker than I like, but it's okay. Always, 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 ladies and gentlemen, for your fries, please salt right as they come out. So now we are ready to assemble our burgers. We are doing protein style because we are healthy. So we have our lettuce, we have our tomato, and we actually have some grilled onions that we did yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the microwave. And for the grilled onions, we just put it in a pan with some olive oil, low and slow for about 10 to 15 minutes, constantly stirring. And then when it gets nice and soft, put it away, let it cool down completely, and then put it in the fridge. We're using iceberg lettuce. This is the classic lettuce when it comes to burgers. With lettuce that you don't really have to wash it, which is nice. You just gotta take off the outer layers, cut off the base, take out the heart, and then you have, cut it in half, and then you got a nice little lettuce head there. We're gonna go ahead and just take off a big piece. And then we'll take another big piece for the second burger. Lay down a little bit of sauce just to kind of keep it in place. Go ahead and take our burgers, plop it on down. Double cheeseburger. And we are Asian, so we're going to use chopsticks because that's what we do around here. Go ahead and take our sauteed grilled onions. Throw that right on the burger. We're going to go ahead and put our sliced tomatoes. And we'll do 2 nice slices. Put some more sauce. Cover her up. And if you want, you can do more lettuce. Make her really hefty. But essentially, that's your burger. So we're going to grab this guy. Put him onto our tray. Here we got our homemade version of burgers and fries with Impossible meat, In-N-Out style, protein style, sweet potato fries, homemade animal sauce. Yeah! Thanks for joining us. Now get out of my kitchen.